Hey guys, it's Brendan Borman and I'm back for a 270 video. I am Donald Trump 2020. I will be playing with the Vice President. This is a three-person match. I'm actually taking on Joshua Fisher, who is Ben Carson. He was the RHL Congress champion. He's very formidable, and I'll be keeping a close eye on him. I don't know who this other Josh is, but he is playing as RBG, and he did not go into national groups, which most RBGs do. He did go right after swing states, and so I'm going to get my evangelical, and it looks like Ben Carson is going to get the big conservative bonus. Now, if you are new to this channel or seeing this video, I don't often play three-person matches just because so many times two players can clash and it leaves the door wide open for a third player. But it looks like that we're going to get off to a start that I have a secure stranglehold into Texas, which allows me to maneuver into oil or into manufacturing. I'm really going to see exactly what Carson does here. So I'm going to zero spin turn, just let the money kind of roll over to the next turn. RBG will surely get the swing state bonus after this turn. And it looks like Carson is definitely going to double pip into California. And so that really locks him into a battle for high tech with RBG, a battle for oil and gas with us. And so I'm also going to zero turn spin. I was just kind of playing with some numbers here. I don't want to show my cards too fast here. It's very, very unlikely that Carson spins into Texas, but he is going to do a single pip in some of these oil states. So what I'm going to do is give up the ability to get a manufacturing bonus or even go up in Texas this turn. I'm just going to go in all of the open oil and gas states. Now, this is not something I would do in a one-person match, but I'm just going to chase. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and lock all of these oil states. So I've got Carson to kind of commit. I don't think he'll do this. I'm going to go up in Texas and see if I can get that oil bonus. Just kind of spin in these oil states. That will be just long-term money that I can use to go after California eventually. Now, I'm going to be behind, but in a three-person match, I'm going to stay out of the fold. I'm going to let that bonus accumulate, and that will also be protection in Texas. Now, as long as we are not the first eliminated, I do like our chances. Now, I have to pick what's the best route for me to get manufacturing. I can go for Indiana and Kentucky, which is not enough. I would need a Wisconsin with that. But I'm going to open up into Colorado and New Mexico because why not? And then Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, North Carolina, some of these manufacturing states. So turn 7 comes to an end. That's the African American and Town and Gown bonus, and the Old South goes to Carson. But RBG is really in control here, and if we do not flip some states right now, that's going to be problematic. I have $169,000 in oil, which I'm just going to let it sit there. I'm going to make a play for North Carolina with Indiana, which is uncontested, which will give us the manufacturing bonus, and then I can use the manufacturing funds to close North Carolina on the next turn. High tech goes to Carson, which is interesting. So now he can use that to pressure Pennsylvania, pressure New York. This is probably a sucker's play to go after Colorado and New Mexico, but I'm going to make a play for it, and then I'm going to go for Wisconsin and Illinois. So we did fall for the sucker's play. Maybe we can get lucky. So we did get Illinois. North Carolina is locked, so that is nice. That's the manufacturing bonus, and we do steal the 5 electoral votes of New Mexico. So we have oil and gas. We have this manufacturing money. I probably will be better served finishing Illinois, but I'm going to take a risk and just open up in Ohio and Pennsylvania. There is a clash in Pennsylvania. However, we do keep Illinois. So what I'm going to do this turn is probably finish Illinois, but let me just use my oil to enter into Texas. And I think I'm going to save the $465,000. Now, we do have 129 EVs, which is bottom on the totem pole. There are a few open states, but I'm going to wait one more turn. and we do get Illinois. So now we have to be mindful of a ballot. I can still flip some manufacturing states like Wisconsin or Ohio, but what I'm going to do is make sure I get into these open states just to give me a chance. I'm going to go into New Jersey, kind of match Carson. And so we got 4 seconds going into some of these old South states. Okay, so that's the end of turn 12. Lots of clashes with Carson. Carson was thinking of ballot also, trying to get me out of the game. So Wisconsin here makes a lot of sense. Although it won't flip swing, I could go for Old South, but I think I might wait a couple turns. So after this turn, EVs are going to matter. And there's big defense in Florida and in California, so that's a good turn for us if we can get Wisconsin. We do get Wisconsin by 3 pips. That's a 20 EV swing, 10 to us. We now have 139. And so I'm going to make a play at the Old South. Okay, good start so far. There's Florida pressure. Okay, Town and Gone goes to Carson. However, we clashed, it looks like, in South Carolina, so we did not get the Old South bonus. I'm going to go for Ohio this turn. California defense. We do have a clash in Montana and a big spin in New York, but we do successfully get Ohio. And so it's that clash in South Carolina that does prevent the Old South bonus. However, we have over $700,000. And we have over, in cash, we have over $500,000 just in oil money. So that could lead to a California steal at the end of the game. But let's take a look. We do defend Alabama beautifully, and that will allow us now to use more Old South money to defend Mississippi. We have $682,000 of cash, $187 of manufacturing, and $610 of oil and gas. Okay, so I could honestly flip California, and that might be like a winning move, but there's no need to do it right now. I do match the Florida move. And there is a ballot. So I'm going to go up in evangelicals. I should have done that a long time ago. Locking Indiana. Spinning in Kentucky. Going to go up the 3rd pip in Florida just so I can maybe get the swing state bonus. And let's see how the turn plays out. We lock Arkansas. And there's a forfeit from RBG. So she will not make it to the final 2. That is me playing as Donald Trump 2020 versus Ben Carson. Now, I only have 10 seconds because we watched the replay. I'm going to spin in Florida, Virginia, Arizona, some of these open states, and maybe a couple states that I'm not quite in or we're not level yet. So 260 to 278. However, we do have the export bonus. And so I'm going to go for it. I'm going to use all this oil money in California. I'm going to go for the 55 EVs. I'm going to flip Massachusetts in the last second. So Pennsylvania defense, Massachusetts, and Florida. So let's see if we can hold on to 270. We do unfortunately lose Florida because of the AA. Maybe a few thousand of swing if she was able to spend it. And a Virginia clash. 20 turns, and Donald Trump is your president. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and hit like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. And until next time, this is Brendan Borman saying thank you so much. And, oh look, Joshua Fisher's messaged me. That's funny. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.